Why Clash Royale has plummeted probably more than, I think, any game I've ever seen in the history of my life. One word, bro, greed. Now, it's funny too, because like, Clash Royale about a year ago, or like 9 months ago, I started to get back into the game. They would drop evolutions every month. I absolutely loved the evolutions. Then what ended up happening was they started coming out with this concept called Heroes and level 16s simultaneously, which was basically just like a 1-2 punch to everybody and everyone that enjoyed the game. Basically like for no reason at all, that expo lock, that's GG's. Without telling anybody or asking anybody, they released Heroes and level 16 at the exact same time, which if you're a person who's played Clash Royale at any point in time, kind of felt like a 1-2 punch in basically the wiener. Nobody asked for Heroes, nobody asked for level 16, which is fine. Now, why? What is this, bro? What is this? Okay, these are the goblins that respawn, right? Yeah. So basically they drop like a little thing and then they respawn. Bro, that lasts for a while. Good God. That was on there for a minute. Okay, well, okay. So basically, out of nowhere, they released level 16 and Heroes. Now I have a creator, like, group chat where I don't even check it anymore because I don't even play the game anymore. Or, like, I don't even make content on the game anymore. But, like, basically, in that creator group chat, probably a couple of days before level 16 came out, they basically told all the creators about level 16. And I'm sure I can talk about it now because it's already over. And if I can't, then whatever. But I remember literally the first thing I said was, you guys should probably revert this. This is the worst possible imaginable thing for the game. Now, mind you, Heroes, I think they ended up announcing that a couple of days later. Now, I first start looking at the gameplay of the Heroes, right? All Heroes are just the regular base version of a card with a super buffed up version. He's gonna hit that goblin ability, so I'm gonna get the bomb ready. It's just a super buffed up version of the card. So, what do you gain from being free to play? Ask yourself that. You gain absolutely positively nothing. So like, for example, if I have a hero mini P.E.K.K.A. and my opponent doesn't have a hero mini P.E.K.K.A., my opponent literally gains nothing from that. Holy lightning value! My opponent literally gains nothing from that, right? So basically you're just being punished for not spending money, right? Now, here's the crazy part. Level 16 comes to Clash Royale, right? And now the first thing I think is, okay, this is a terrible idea. This is gonna be an absolute disaster, yada, yada, yada. But there's no turning back. You cannot revert it, right? Because the reason why they can't turn back from level 16 is all of the human beings that spent money to get their cards to level 16, they can't revert it. Once it gets into the game, it's over. Now, I told them in that creator group chat, I literally said, please do not do this. There's still time to revert this. Because once you implement it, there is no turning back. Like, I was in the group chat begging. I could literally scroll and find my exact DMs. I literally said, please do not do this because once you do it, you can't revert it, and millions of players are going to quit the game.